So like many of you, I love some good old hood rat activity.
I want to do hood rat stuff for my friends.
Cops and robbers, superheroes versus villains. You know, nothing like a good fight and some tension to get the erection going. I happened to be watching Invincible and something really stood out to me. There was a part where the show decided to focus on two particular characters.
Oh no!
Now the lesson that you'll get from this particular video is going to be something that you probably already gotten before, and it's something that I've gotten before, but it's something about just the way that this was delivered that was just so good. Anyways, this part of the show got me. It showed two characters rob a bank, and even while robbing a bank, they were uncomfortably human. If you do some villain shit, you gotta have a certain level of enthusiasm. They didn't have it. It was pretty sad. They got stopped and had to bail. Then, rather than just going to one of the main characters after that, the show decided to actually just stay on them. It showed what their life was like. It was pretty ass. It even showed them trying multiple times to get a job after job, dealing with bullshit after bullshit, kicked out of a job with bills and rent and notices piling up. It was pretty messed up. I really love how this show, Invincible, showed it all without even saying a word. It just let the scenes play out like it was someone's average life. And unfortunately for a lot of people, minus the powers, it actually is. But this show deciding to show the complete opposite end of the spectrum was extremely based because a lot of movies, cartoons, shows, etc., they don't always show this type of thing. What makes a villain? Like, what makes someone commit crimes? And this is a minor spoiler, so despite me having a PhD, I don't want to be a dick. So you are forewarned here, okay? Okay? Alright. I love how nonchalantly and unengaged Mark and his brother are. It's just a mere annoyance to them, like cleaning up dust with a broom. You know what Marvel and DC did? You know, you beat up bad guys with, like a little bit of witty banter. It's like, haha, it's an average Tuesday, isn't that right, Captain America? Haha. But after Marvel and DC made it popular, a lot of shows and series like to do this type of thing. You know, it's just like, ha, it's just funny. I'm just beating up people. Don't get it twisted though. Sometimes it is actually funny. Like just watching people get their shit kicked in. It's pretty funny. It's guilt-free when they deserve it, right? Cleaning up henchmen ain't shit. It's just fun to see thugs get their asses kicked in. You get to show how much of a badass you actually are. All your cool ass moves. But you don't think about how they got there. Batman be beating the brakes off bad guys. That motherfucker rich. Also, speaking of rich, fuck Elon. But think about it. People like Batman and Iron Man, they got elephant dollars, and instead of reducing shit like poverty, they just beat some ass. Some of those henchmen Batman tossed into a crate or gave a monumental fade to, he's got a family, got kids, jobs, probably didn't pay shit. People voting against themselves, not understanding how basic economics works. So because they do that shit, wages don't keep up with inflation, so they fucked now. The only thing that seemed to even remotely work was getting your jaw rocked for the Joker, because somehow, some way, this goofy ass unfunny clown kept getting paid. And y'all, I get it. Like I said, I also be wanting to see the shit too. You want to see action, like cool choreography, crap getting blown up, fast movement. You know we got that squirrel brain and it's getting worse and worse as the days goes on. Don't you want to see bad guys get their comeuppance? Them get their shit pushed in? And like I said, I don't blame you. I want to see action too. It's fun to see motherfuckers get tossed into the stratosphere or someone do some sick ass move like dynamic spin kick. We're onslaughted by so much media and information and marketing, like it's fucking insane. So after a while your brain just turns to mush. So you like mush. You don't like to think about things. It takes too much energy as it is. So why add more to it? And I can't stress it enough. I'm guilty too. That's part of the reason I fucking hate puzzles now. I never want to play a puzzle game. An escape room? Fuck that shit. Let me out of here. I don't care about feeling smart. Let me out. With all of this, when you're just sightseeing, you're completely detached from the backstories of the bad guys. Just like with any other show, like an action thriller movie, cartoon series, whatever. Although some shows do show the other side. Anime tends to do that. Some cartoons do that or did that, like Static Shock, for example.
What's that?
A gun.
Okay, put it down. That's not funny.
Lots of things aren't funny. Breaking my computer wasn't funny. Shoving me in the locker wasn't funny.
Jimmy, you're right. I'm sorry, man.
No, you're not.
Jimmy, don't! He's not worth it!
She's right, man. You're all upset about this now, but next week, it won't even matter. Don't mess up your whole life over this.
That's okay, son. It's your right as an American citizen.
And of course, the black superheroes gotta show people why things are the way they are, but, you know, aside from that. But generally, we ignore the fucked up lies that people are stuffed into, who end up making dangerous and illegal decisions, because this is the hell that they're trapped in. And people tell you to make better decisions, so when you're trapped in a situation like that, it's like, oh fuck, you mean to tell me the only thing that I had to do was just make better decisions? Why the fuck didn't I think of that? dumbass. But if you take away enough from someone, and it's easy to fall into messed up situations, and more often than not, it's even harder to climb out. If you're deep in that hole, it is extra hard to climb out. But this quiet, depressing, somber moment, scene, section, whatever the fuck you want to call it during Invincible, it was so good, it sucked. It's beautiful when a piece of media can marry fictional situations and people with real world shit. They even tried to stop each other from going back to crime, just to fail and suffer, be humiliated and berated, and be reminded of how hopeless things are. And I like how they also took it a step further too, to where one show like every once in a while may do something like, let me try to get like 1 or 2 jobs or whatever, and it just didn't work out. But this one showed the real reality a lot of people have to go through, which is job after 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 job. And I know a lot of you that are watching this can definitely relate to this. I'm pretty sure you've had plenty of jobs where you've gotten hoed, cheated, swindled, scammed, and let go of for absolutely no reason of your own. Especially if you're in an at-will state, somebody can literally just let you go because they don't like that they got gum on their shoes. And unless you can prove it's a race or a discrimination thing, good luck fighting them in court. Nah, I'm just kidding. It should be super easy to win in court because corporations do not have a fuck ton of money. And because it was a couple with superpowers, they even tried to stop each other from going back to crime. They tried multiple times, just to ultimately fail and suffer and be humiliated and berated again and reminded of how hopeless things are all together again. And you could tell that it hurt them seeing the kids terrified of them when all they wanted to do was really just, if I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, they just wanted to survive. Though I guess you could say that they probably should have joined the Guardians of the Globe for money, but... And it's not to grandstand or anything of that nature. It's just a cold, jacked up reality of things. People don't rub their hands together and be like, yeah, I'm gonna be an evil piece of shit. Well, granted, some of them do, but not always. But generally, a lot of the times people find themselves in very fucked up situations. And I know many of you are saying, shut up, baby, I know it. And well, think about who wins elections. Think about who won the 2024 election. Think about who voted for them. These motherfuckers would sooner see these two guys struggling and personally execute them. And the reason that I say that, let's just say that it wouldn't be the first time. And unfortunately, it won't be the last time either. If you think I'm wrong, feel free to fight me about it in the comments section. You know I'll be down there. Hit that like button, subscribe so we can argue and be best homies. You know, talk to me. Let's have a good time. But anyways, I just wanted to gush about this scene. I thought it was amazing. I'm really enjoying season 3. It's pretty much a banger currently. And that's pretty much it. See ya.